right, we are live, sir.
Start rocking it out.
Okay, come, sir. Hey, Shalom Israel. Shalom Israel. This is Precinct Officer Yala, and also the host with the most, Captain K, the Goggle Bar. This is Sharpen the Sword Radio. You know what I'm saying? This is Sharpen the Sword Radio. We hold it down every Sunday, 12 p.m. EST time, man. And what we talking about today is the horrible holiday of 4th of July, man. Oh, we talking about the 4th of July, Nelly and his crazy stuff he got going on, and all the other celebrity bull crap that's going on in the world right now. When you should be worried about your people, man. You should be worried about your people on drugs, on crack, not following the laws of God, man. Most of you are out there following 4th of July, man. Cap, I don't know if you saw that video or that post that's been going around about the guy 4Extra that blew his damn hand off over some fire.
Yeah, the brother that dropped off. Give us a second. We have some issues. Hold on, there you go.
Yeah, Salaki said, I don't know what happened. It just kicked me. But
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
Yeah.
Okay, sis said we ain't got no sound.
Oh no.
Sister Zora, can you hear us?
Hold on, let me put one of them.
Okay, she said she can hear me. Can you hear Officer Maya Shala, sis? Can you hear both of us? Keep talking, Maya Shala, so we see if the sister can hear you. Damn, you just went out again. Damn. I don't know what's going on. Give us a second, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties. Y'all know we're going to get right to you. We're going to have a brother come back in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this internet.
Can I give a perspective on that?
You can hear both of us? Okay, the sister says she couldn't hear
just
one.
Give for those who are consenting to be governed. And then you talk about, I think it was Goldie that said, democratic society. Well, the
1 second, everybody, till the brother come back.
Having 51% of the people make
Hold on,
ruling over the 49. And then the 1%, this is where the electoral comes in.
Okay, come, sir. I'm back. It keep kicking me. I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me now?
You back? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I see my face starting to blink now that we live.
Okay. Yeah,
my background going in. Yeah, hold on. Let me fix that. Like.
Okay, come, sir. I see the sister says she can hear both of us. So that's.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my virtual. Yeah, it don't want to be so virtual today. But we'll just do it like that. Fuck.
I don't know why it's doing.
Man, I don't. The brother is. Let me see. That's my phone. That's my phone. Okay. Oh, ain't no sweat, sis. We got you. Ain't no sweat. No sweat. Yeah, I don't know why the brother keep dropping off. Yep. The white man, he is the devil the Bible speaks of, and his garbage ass internet. I'm with you, sis. Yeah, 1 second, everybody. Give us a second. 1 second. Everybody that's on the TikTok, if you own the Facebook, if you own whatever you own, be patient with it. Give us a second. Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. What's cracking up? What you mean? I'm upstairs in the lobby. I'm in the lobby. Upstairs. Yeah, remember myself gonna move from from downstairs to up here until they get that once they start their construction stuff. Which one you at? What? I mean, no, you just be at the door. Give me 1 second. All right. 1 second, everybody.
I don't know why I keep kicking me, sir.
You got two of them on the screen now.
Hold on, let me remove one of them. I might have to use my phone. I don't know what's going on. It just keep booting me.
That's crazy. I don't know where we getting these issues from. And it just started soon as we were live. Listen, the whole time I had my what's the name set up. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I had my camera and stuff set up, it was fine. The background was perfect. Soon as we went live, then it started glitching.
Yeah, it started dropping me off and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, this is insane. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get this shit together. Go on and keep rocking.
Okay, come on, sir.
Like,
yeah, back to what I was saying. Definitely the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, but I was actually talking about the guy 4 Extra, big bag gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? Big bag gangbanger, want to shoot and fight and threaten. And
oh man, that brother dropped off again. Damn, hold on, let me see what the hell going on here. All right, okay, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, sir. So let me keep going for it drop me
Hey, I don't know why the internet keep dropping you out. That's crazy.
I don't know. I'm gonna have my rib see what's going on with it.
Yeah, what are you under?
Yeah, I don't know.
You on the CWA 1521?
No idea. Let me go and I'm gonna play this first video real quick.
Kind, sir. But what I was gonna say is before they drop me that 4 Extra big bag Crip them blew his whole right hand off out there playing with them fireworks, man. You know, them fireworks is like mini dynamite, man. And it blew everything. He gonna have to get it amputated. He gonna have to get that whole thing chopped off, man. But all because you want to celebrate.
It's already off. No, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to that. That thing off. It's off, huh? He blew it off. You know what I mean? Oh, he froze again. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me play this first video real quick.
Shalom, big bro.
Hey, Shalom, God. What's crack? What's the word?
Hey, man. Shoot, man. I was sitting here talking to y'all way to picked up. I said, we going to
Yeah. I hear you. Hold on, let me see if I can put you on this Bluetooth. Oh, snap. Hey, Mom, grab that speaker from downstairs.
Bluetooth is really the only way you want to come on.
Which one?
You know,
The one that I use for the big ones, just like this. Grab it for me, yeah. Hey, Shalom, just like that. What you say, God?
I'm lost my job behind this 4th of July bullshit.
How you do that?
Bro, I step in wisdom and like with the spirit of discernment. A lot of times the spirit of discernment shuts my lips, even when I don't want to be shut. But
All right, Cap. I should be back.
Oh, okay, hold on, my shot. Can you hear me, God?
I hear you very good.
Okay, go ahead. Finish saying what you're saying.
A
Huh?
lot of
Okay, now I was saying the brother that blew his
My shot. Can you hear me? Hold on, go on 1 second. Can you hear me out? I know we have a technical difficulty. My Charlotte, can you hear me?
I can hear him pretty good, man.
Right, now I can hear you going. Hold on 1 second. The brother, he having issues on his end too. My Charlotte, can you hear me? He keep going out. Something wrong with his internet, and he froze.
I'm not surprised.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as we got started, we start having issues. Yeah, he froze again. I don't.
You know what's going on, man.
What's going on? Tell me.
Man, since I've been in this, it's crazy, right? Because when you're not following the laws and commandments, you live in the sin. The world seems to kind of go perfectly for you. But as soon as you start listening to Yahweh and focusing only on them and following the laws and commandments, then all types of little stuff happens. Technical difficulty, it's all types of practical stuff. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but the enemy don't like when we Yahweh's real good together.
Oh yeah,
I'll say that.
I heard you. Now, how you almost lose your job? Huh?
Man, because people come in, hey, man, happy 4th of July, man. These my Israelite brothers. Here's a card. And I'm proud of you, you know. All the people, happy 4th of July, man. And I said, what's to be happy about? And because of a few other customers with that, and then I was like, I dialed it back. I dialed it off the back. I was like, because see, where I work at, if like one customer reports, you boom, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, while I work, so one customer.
Right.
But I slipped up and said, what's to be happy about? Them taking the country from gas. I said, what's to be happy about?
Right there. See it on the bottom. You say you slipped up, told your boss what was to be happy about?
I said, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna reach out. Just pull it. You might sit right there. Is it plugged up?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's plugged up. Yeah, move it. Is it? I thought it was. No, I'm just saying right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move that box. Yeah, you can move it. Right here, that wire right there. Is it plugged into the mic? The mic right there.
Kind of.
It's the whole thing connected.
Yeah, it's connected.
Everything connected. Okay. I'm just making sure because I had unhooked it because we was having sound issues too. Okay, well you good. Yeah, go. You turn around and get the ISUPK out, you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, getting fired from your slave. You don't worry about that. And if you do, shit, you get another. Ain't that right about it? You get fired, get another job. Or do like my man, what's his name? Fuck that fucking job.
Short 2G.
Sure, you understand?
Yeah.
Tell you
I
that.
hear you, babe. I hear you.
But but go ahead. I'm just. So why the white man almost fired you? Because you said that.
I said what's to be happy about?
Yeah, dang. That's crazy. I ain't happy about it either. I ain't happy about
And
the
then
white man holidays.
a customer looked at me. A customer looked at me like, "Ooh, what's going on here?"
So what did he say? What did your white boss say to you when you said, "What is there to be happy about?"
No, what's crazy? My boss is man. My boss is what is it? I want to, the Persians. He's Indian. He's Bangladesh. He's from he's from that country that.
Right, so he ain't totally a devil, but he a heathen though, huh?
He's not totally a devil, but he's a heathen.
Okay, I got you. So
he don't like him either. He don't like him either.
You don't like niggas? Don't nobody.
He don't like white people. No, he don't like white people, and he don't like niggas.
Oh shit, don't nobody like white people.
He's Indian and he's from Bangladesh. He don't like white people or niggas. But it's almost like my enemy is your enemy type thing. But I'm moving in the spirit. You still my enemy too. But I'm not gonna let you know how smart I'm moving.
That's what they.
I got my cash out card down out of Indians and everything. So I don't trust them neither, Cap.
All right.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like I said, you're getting the truth. Nah, okay, you got to worry about that job.
And you know what's crazy? When you got and then I had a couple. It's this one fool brother on the job, man. He's such a big identity crisis, man. He wish he was white so bad, bro, but he's an Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, man, shoot, 4th of July is great. He said, I was in the. He said I was in the army. I support 4th of July. I said, okay, man. I just shut the conversation. I said, okay, you a coon, bro. And that was the last thing I said to him. And I have to remind myself not to get frustrated at people that's not the truth.
You just got these two.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, go. What you say, man?
You just got these two you shared, or you got a format.
The two.
These two posts you shared, or you got a.
Yeah, it's in there. Get the layout in the email, and then pull the first article for 4th of July. Let's play some of these videos real quick. Let's run through these videos.
So like I don't see the format. I just see the two for the 4th of July.
Just two. It should be the whole format, whole layout. Just
like y'all the one. I got your video up, sir. If you want to play it. Video up, sir. Play it.
Did you hold on 1 second? You got all of them up? Or you pulled the one that I got up?
Yeah, I pulled the one that you got up, and I got the layout up too as well. Yeah.
Shalom, Cap.
Say it one more time.
Hey, Shalom, y'all watching Mr. What's going on?
Shalom, Cap. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, y'all watching What's up, my man?
Man, not too much, Cap.
Officer Halakaman in the building. Hey, I don't know. We having some technical difficulties. I think we having some on this end too. So you got to bear with us a little bit.
Kind.
Should we figure this shit out?
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Okay, let me play this first video. Which one I got other my shot? Oh yeah. Now this is now look, now hold on. Now this is a funeral. You see the angel up there with the wings over the casket?
Kind.
Is that the one you got up there?
Kind, sir. That's the one that's up.
It's on. It's just plugged up. You in there?
Kind.
Yeah, we got both mics on. All right, I'm gonna play this one real quick. Now I know this one ain't church, but of course, you know they bring church to the funerals, and this shit is ridiculous. Let me play it.
Tell the story how she made it over. She wanted to put on her robe. Tell the story that she made it over.
It ain't the internet, bro.
Huh?
It ain't the internet, bro.
Okay, now first off, now this is an old man. Like, what in the Uncle Auntie is going on here?
Right.
What the hell is going on?
So he done made it over and all this thing.
That's what I want to ask. What was he saying?
I guess it's a gospel song, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying
Nah,
is, have you ever
it sounds like a demon chant.
right now have you ever been to a funeral and it turned into church service?
Right.
Oh, I hate that. And that's exactly what this was about turning into right here.
Man.
This was going to turn into church. You know what I'm saying? This was about to turn into church. And it did. And this dude got on the whole outfit, the whole dress with some angel wings, with the little halo thing around his head. Looked like a princess.
No, bro. No.
Looking crazy.
Say it ain't so.
Hold up.
It's so.
Salaki.
Go ahead,
I thought Angel was supposed to be a little white baby with wings. What happened with that?
It's silly.
White baby with the booty out.
No, his black ass wasn't no white baby. His black ass wasn't no white baby. He a whole punk.
There.
He a whole punk. My Charlie, you got the next video up.
All right, hold on, sir. Let me grab it.
Hold on. Oh, you ain't got. Hold on. I'll pull it up then. If you ain't got it, hold on.
Okay, come. Yeah, come on. It's gonna keep dropping me, sir. I don't know why.
Yeah, ain't no sweat. Yeah, it's definitely gonna drop you. And I think, do you got two screens up?
Lie, sir. I got one. I closed one of them out. I got one up now.
Yeah, I turned around. Huh?
I said, lie, sir. I got it closed out.
You know what I was just talking about yesterday, Kevin?
What's that, God?
You know, before the while this country was so called the blue coats was battling against the red coats for independence, right? They were still massacring Reuben and Gad. But guess what? Reuben and Gad was whipping their ass so bad that the Americans said, okay, we can't beat these Indians. Even though they outnumbered the Indians, they could not beat Gad. So you know what they did? They came up with the power strategy. They said, if we can't beat them, then we're going to take out their food supply. And they killed over 2 million buffalo, 2 million clean animals. Animals that chew cud and have food.
Right, I got you.
So,
go ahead, God. Don't listen to you.
So it pisses me off. It's like, what is that to celebrate?
I got you. All right, hold on for 1 second. Let me run through these videos out. We got a lot to bring out real quick. All right. Okay, now this one is ridiculous as well. This is what you get when you go to church. Absolutely nothing.
Music, let the Holy Ghost work. We don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work. We don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work.
Tag the neighbor that's gonna bust out laughing first. Go on, tag him.
We don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work. We don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work. We don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work.
Tag the neighbor that's gonna bust out laughing first.
She said, we don't need no music, let the Holy Ghost work. I mean, this is church then got ridiculous. What's my new word about circus? It's a circus, man. It's nothing. You get there and you learn nothing.
Perfect.
Circus, yeah. This is what you get. It's a circus act. Every single last one that you go to, it don't matter which one. You always gonna get nothing but some shit like that, or you're gonna get something like this. Let me get the next one though. Hold on.
That's right, Cap. The theatrics, they never stop.
Yeah, they never stop.
Huh?
I say the theatrics.
What'd you say?
The theatrics don't stop.
No, they gonna never stop, huh? They always got some type of show to put on.
That's right.
And ain't teaching the people not a goddamn thing.
Right.
Singing, dancing. That's what the church is made. Now who? Tyler Perry what?
Tyler Perry service.
Oh man, you know what Tyler Perry did. Tyler Perry got accused of sexually assaulting a man, playing with his butt and his penis, and then he come on singing, he got the whole world in his hand.
Dang.
No, you had that man's penis in your hand. That's what you did. you had that man's butt in your hands. And that was just ridiculous. That just go to show you how ridiculous Christianity is, because when they showed the text messages between him and what's his name, John, whatever the white boy name is, he turned around and he asked him, Tyler Perry asked this white boy, he was playing dumb, right? And I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I think it's ridiculous for a man to have to play like women do when they on their job, when they trying to keep their job, and they ignore their boss when they, trying to turn, come on to them, or, you know what I'm saying? So the woman ignored it, you know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to keep her job. This white man did the same thing. He ignored it in order to keep his job. And Tyler Perry asked him, he said, what is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?
Kind. I've seen that.
And he gave him some old, roundabout answer. And Tyler Perry, you could tell he was getting frustrated. He was like, man, listen. He said, you can have guiltless sex and still believe in Jesus Christ. So he was telling him, look, just come on, get in this bed with me, give me some, and then you still believe in Jesus. You still go to church on Sunday. And guess what? Tyler Perry is not lying. Homosexuals going to church right now, or at church right now, singing, dancing, doing whatever they want to do. Right? Drug addicts go to church. I remember the church that I used to go to. My godfather and godmother, I really loved him. You know what I'm saying? But when I came into the truth, I had to let that go. I let that Christianity go. And they turned around and they used to do like the the proper sign, tell you future, like, sister, stand up. You ain't gotta get up. Just I'm just giving an example. You sister, tell me, did God say to you that this and that will happen? What's your to God this? The Lord said new job is coming your way. The Lord said, open your purse. Now he used to get everybody with this one right here. When he'll tell them open their purse or their wallet, he'll say, sister, where you staying? Do you drive a truck? or SUV, he'll say something like that, and then say, "Get your purse." And before you hear it, you hear this. Everybody in the church moving. Everybody grabbing their purses. Everybody grabbing their wallets. His famous thing was he'll say, "Okay, hold it up in the earth." So you got everybody holding their purse, open it up in the earth, and saying, repeat after me, "Money, come unto me." And everybody would do that. Say this shit about 3-4 times. Start clapping, catch the Holy Ghost, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that God is finna magically drop some cash in your purse. You know what I'm saying? Or your wallet. That's the kind of stuff that you get from church. You know what I mean? You don't get no Bible, no scriptures, no how to change your life and fix your problems. You don't get any of that. But you will get this kind of mess here, like this cat here. Go ahead, Bon.
I just sent you a link in the email.
Send me who?
I just sent you a video in the email.
Video? Okay.
Where this white Christian pastor who's LGBTQ said that the Most High is gay.
He said God is gay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, look at this cat right here. Let me play this one and then we'll get to that one. I'm gonna show you who gay, and it definitely ain't God. Because God gave us a law. Matter of fact, for that, get the laws on that. Where God is against homosexuality, and you can get the one in Romans.
Kind of.
No. Holy Ghost. Come on.
You got the word security anywhere in your life. I'm expecting top-notch security. I'm talking about armored truck security. I'm talking about Secret Service security. I'm talking about the FBI type.
Look at the language. All of them. I think just about every last one of these people are fake. Now the ones that I think they got a real demon on them are the ones they used to like foam at the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Be running, acting all crazy and shit. Now you can tell when some of them is actually losing control. Yeah. That's the one that I think that actually have the date. Wait a minute, they done popped us on. They got us on TikTok again.
Damn, TikTok.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on one second. I gotta feel it again. They keep hitting me on that. I don't even understand what it. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep rocking. We still on the rest of them. We still on the Clapper. We still on Facebook. We still on fan base. We still rolling. We still rocking. All right. But yeah, I definitely believe that a lot of this is fake. You know, when they doing the 2-step, that be fake as hell because everybody do the same 2-step, don't they?
Yeah.
That is everybody do the same. And if you watch them closely, they be in sync too. Yeah. Like they straight done studied and practiced, you know what I'm saying, and got their 2-step together to where they doing it at the same motion, on the same foot, on the same beat, and all of that. Right. All of that is made of. Those are the ones that I know that's really fake. Yeah, you know. One second, go. Hold on. 1 second, go. Hold on. Those are the ones I think is really fake. But then the ones that fall out worse than her, they are the ones that got that demon, where that demon just take control of them and they just can't help their damn self. Yeah, hit the fall all on the ground, all of that, absolute. So those are the ones that I think that's not faking that at that moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Christianity it's a big fake. It's a big fake. And this cat, the name of his church is Spiritual Security. Like, dang, nigga, you need security. You see the woman run up on you, grabbing you by your neck, and nobody was there to help you. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. You need security, brother, not spiritual security. I don't even
Congregation needs security from your greasy ass.
About what does that even mean?
Wow,
Spiritual
man.
security. What does that even mean? I don't even know.
Mockery.
It is. For real. They mock God. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got one more. Let me play this one. Go ahead, God, so I get this video up.
No, go ahead. I'm checking out the dialogue and the narration.
Okay. No sweat.
Lucky Cap.
What you say?
I was just saying that I do think that demons have been infiltrated the church. That's how you know it's not the church. And that's why Yahweh knew that the church would be inside us and not a building. Because he knew what the future was going to behold.
Yeah, that's even in Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? So the Israelites been knowing that you know what I'm saying, church is not, or spirit is not, you know what I'm saying, you going to a church building, you know, it's actually inside you. Yep. So I agree.
Lucky Cap.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta do some work on this. Go ahead,
I believe we're gonna see more instances of people laying hands on these fake Christian pastors. You know, it's like the scripture said. It's, you know, they say Christ I know, Paul I know. You know, but who is these cats? You know, they finding out. You know, they finding out that they pretenders. That they not men of the Lord, men of the Most High. You know, and you know, and I just believe we're gonna see more situations where people is putting hands on these fake pastors, you know, that's been taking their money all these years. You know, people they should be fed up by now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of going in and out though. Like I said, Salaki, brother, I think it's just his internet tripping.
Salaki, sir, I got Romans and I got Leviticus waiting on you. Are you ready?
Let me get your video first. Matter of fact, let me pull it. Let me pull the video that you want, and then we're gonna move on to the next one.
Kind.
You say you sent it to
yeah, I sent it to
which one?
ISUPK St. Louis.
Nope. Try it again.
Kind.
The only things that's stable is these tablets. Everything else is rolled. These things ain't glitched. Hey, whatever 2024. Hey, I don't know what that means. You got to speak English, or you got to type English. Memo 2024.
Just sent it again.
You said it again. Okay, there you go. It just came in.
Kind.
Yeah. I don't know when he plan on getting started down there. But we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna end up moving everything from out the back because they gotta tear that back up. Because you know everything else on the other side got destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah, the other offices they got tore up, destroyed the whole thing. And they gotta tear out the back wall and ours so they can redo the back wall. Yeah. So we gotta move the stuff from the back up to from the stack of everything. We ain't gonna do it yet because he ain't He ain't said nothing yet, but I was just trying to get this up here, get this stuff set up so that we don't have no issues running. But it's a woke pack.
Who's just playing?
Woke. Wait a minute. Hold on. Woke. What the hell make him woke? I
don't know.
Damn. He a whole sissy. They talking about he woke.
Yeah, woke to a demon.
Man. Okay, here we go. Look, he got the rainbow flag around his neck.
Is gay. God is a lesbian.
My pronouns.
God is gay. God is a lesbian. God is trans. God is gender non-binary. God is straight. God is cisgender. God is black. God is white. God is Middle Eastern. God is Asian. God is differently abled mentally and physically. God is able-bodied. God is you, and you are God because you are a reflection of God's divine image. God is gay.
One more time.
God is a lesbian. God is trans. God is gender non-binary. God is straight. God is cisgender. God is black. God is white. God is Middle Eastern. God is Asian. God is differently abled mentally and physically. God is able-bodied. God is you, and you are God because you are a reflection of God's divine image. God is gay. God is a lesbian. God is trans. God is gender.
Yeah, God is everything. And if you know something, when you look back at Martin Luther King's movement, right? When what was his name? Bayard Rustin. Right. He turned around, and a lot of people think that Martin Luther King is the one that organized that march on Washington, but it was him, a homosexual man.
That's right.
When you look up, as a matter of fact, I'm going to play that documentary too, the next MLK Day we do. On the documentary that we got, Bayard Rustin, one of his white lovers, now this is when I was watching the documentary, right? I wasn't actually looking at the TV at that moment. And so I'm listening. And I'm hearing this man talk about how sexy and how chocolate his lover. I said, what? I'm like, hold on, what the? And I turned to the TV, and it's his boyfriend. It's his, I think it's his first. I don't know if he said he was his first or whatever the hell it was, but this is his gay lover,
right?
Talking about how sexy his man was, and how attractive, and all this about his man. And then when you think about it, what did they push right after civil rights? Push homosexual gender. Right. Ran it right together. And so they trying to run this together right here with the gay, LGBTQ. They running it with Black Lives Matter. Matter of fact, the people who started Black Lives Matter, they lesbian. They gay. The brother that got killed here in Ferguson, remember that about? Right. One of the founders, he was gay. One that they found in the car dead, right, out in Ferguson, he was gay. The founders, they gay. So they out there pushing Black Lives Matter and Gay Lives Matter. And do you remember when we went to the Juneteenth event over on Natural Bridge? What was they saying? Me and Obama, we go show up for an all-black event, right? About the struggle of Black lives. And then what that sister started saying, and she was a lesbian too. She said, listen, if you're gay, then I'm for you. If you're trans, then I'm for you. Same thing this has to push. They trying to push all that together. You understand? They trying to make it like, see, homosexuals, they suffering just like black people are. No, the hell they ain't. No, the hell they not. We suffering for two different reasons. You suffering because you want to be a punk. You understand? We suffering because white people hate our guts. Every nation on the planet hate our guts. That's why we suffer, because we God's chosen people, not because we LGBTQ plus, you know, and they just don't like our ways. They don't like our ways from the beginning, you know. So it's just kind of crazy. And that right there, that sums up Christianity right there in the whole, brother. Go ahead.
And we can't forget, Cap. You know, we already brought it out. I can bet you money he is a member of NAMBLA. When we brought out
yeah.
The people who are spearheading and funding all these LGBTQ communities and Black Lives and all of them, people like the NAMBLA. What's it? The North American Association of Boy Lovers.
Yep.
NAMBLA.
Yeah.
The pedophile. They behind it all.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I bet you
he's
a member of NAMBLA.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, he all for it.
Yeah.
He all for it. He gay as he can be.
Yeah.
I mean, he looking like people hurt. He look like people hurt.
Yeah.
You know, he's straight up punk. And he went for the style. Like, you know, the hair and all of that. He is a flaming homosexual. I wouldn't doubt that he's a boy lover.
Yeah.
You know, little boys.
Little
children too. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. So yeah, that's
gay preacher, straight preacher.
You say it again.
They're trying to make gay preacher, straight preacher. They make him gay.
Yeah, he's definitely a gay preacher, and a lot of those so-called straight preachers, I think they gay too, because a lot of them are for it. A lot of them are for homosexuality. Matter of fact, we had another video where a gay dude exposed his gay pastor. He said the reason he was doing this because he was tired of the pastor going up there condemning gay people when he was gay himself. He turned around and oh my God, it was disgusting to hear the shit that he was saying. He said that the man asked him, because the sister asked him, "But do you use protection with these men that you're sleeping with?" And he said, "No." He said, "Well, dude didn't want no protection." The pastor. He said, "Pastor told me I'm gonna put my kids inside of you." That's what the pastor told him. And ain't nothing for the come of that. You're not gonna carry none of them babies, but this is how sick this man is. You know, that's how gay he was. So a lot of them so-called straight pastors, I think a lot of them are gay, because a lot of them go for it, a lot of them with it, a lot of them pushing it. Like for instance, what's his name? Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant just went and spoke at a gay church. He's supposed to be straight, but I already know from that interview that we played about Cam Newton, when he told Cam Newton, "Man, you got some pretty legs." Who in the hell is looking at a man and telling him that his legs is pretty? Why would you tell a man anything on him is pretty? Why would you say that to a man? It's not a woman, you know? So
go ahead. Then up there with them big hats on, like in the front pew of the church, like
that's what he was looking at him like. First lady. Yep. He was looking at him like first lady. Yep, absolutely. But what's crazy though is Cam Newton, he didn't even respond. He didn't even say nothing.
Nope.
I would have checked the shit out that path. That interview would have been over. You're not gonna comment on me telling me how good I look to you, and I'm just gonna sit there. You know, that interview would have been over. It'd have been seeing you getting punched in your mouth. I ain't gonna be able to handle no man coming on to me. I can't handle that. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So it's a lot, man. I'm gonna knock the pastor out. But yeah, this is what they own. That's their agenda, to turn around and make black men weak. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead with the scripture that you got, Yvonne.
So Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
This is talking about homosexuality. Since they did not want to listen to the Most High and retain actual knowledge and fear Him and serve God, He turned around and gave them over. Okay, so go ahead, keep going.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Who told you that homosexuality and lesbianism and what do you say? Non-binary and trans and all of this stuff. Who told you that this was an alternative lifestyle? Someone took the truth of God and turned it into a lie. And that's that white man. He is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Ain't nobody under the ground said nothing to you. You understand? But no red guy, what would they say with the pitchfork? It's causing problems in your life. He ain't said nothing to me. What did he say to me? What did he do? You understand? If he's under the ground and I'm walking earth. So, but there is a devil that did, and that's the white man. The devil, according to the Bible, is the white man, not this imaginary guy that's up under the ground. Go ahead, Abon.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
And the white man is definitely a creature. This cat that you looking at on that video, he is definitely a creature, Abon.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? This cat here is a creature. And this is the creature that you are worshiping instead of the creator. Instead of you worshiping God, saying that, you know what, I would never be a homosexual because it's against God's law. Saying I would never be a lesbian because it's against God's law. Our people are now gay and then making up excuses, listening to this shit that this white boy is talking about, following that creature instead of the creator. So that's why we're having all these problems in the black community. Homosexuality and lesbianism is all wrong for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right. Go ahead, Yvonne. Keep going.
For this cause, God gave them up to vile affections.
Mm-hmm. So God is going to give you up to all of your nastiness. Okay? Keep going.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Okay, so now you got women doing the same doggone thing. Saying what? That they would rather be with a woman versus a man. Because when you want to turn around and have sex and you are a woman, you get you a man.
All right.
If you want to have sex and you are a man, you get you a woman. That's how they go. But what did they do? They did what? What did the women do?
Change the natural use.
They changed the natural use of a woman. The natural use of a woman is for a man that she chooses to have sex with her, right? The man chooses you, you choose him in return. And then y'all have sex, y'all stay married, stay together forever, right? Sex is marriage and marriage is forever, right? But they changed the natural use of the woman as well. Keep going.
And likewise, also the men.
Mm-hmm. The men, what they do?
Leaving the natural use of the woman.
I don't know what that means right there. Hey, I ain't never had no thought like that to leave the natural use of the woman.
No, sir.
I mean, maybe the punk he ain't had no woman before. We could tell he don't like women at all. He never touched a woman. He think it's a sin to touch a woman. I'm telling you.
I think he was out in the barn, Cap.
Huh?
I think he was out in the barn with the goats and the sheep.
He was one of them born that way.
Yeah.
We could tell. We could tell. Because I don't even understand why would a man want to leave the natural use of the woman? When, I mean, what God created is perfect.
Right.
I see my brother, I don't look at him in no type of affectionate way, and no kind of sick way, no kind of sexual deviant way. That's my nigga. I'll die for him. Right. But then with my women, I look at them, oh boy, totally different thing. And I don't understand how you could change the natural use of that. I don't even get that. I don't even understand. Women are so much fun. You know, I don't even know what a man is like. I don't want to. You understand? But them and their agenda, this is what they are pushing on our people. And the Lord is against it. God is against it right here. He's telling you that you're going to do something that's against nature.
Right.
You understand? He's giving you up to vile affection. Your wicked and your nasty affection. That's what vile is. So your vile affection, this nasty shit that you want, God gonna let you have at it. Go ahead.
Burn in their lust one toward another.
They burned in their lust one toward another. All right. So this is the men wanting to be with each other. Go ahead. Same way that the women did. The women did it and the men did it. Go ahead.
Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Working that which is unseemly. So when you got something that's unseemly, when you see something that ain't right, what's a normal reaction towards something that you see that ain't right? You're like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the hell? What the hell? They do what they say now. What the hell? What the hell? That's what you say when you see two men. You know, you see two women. It's not normal, you know, and it's something that should never be looked at as normal when it comes to our people in our community. It shouldn't be looked at as something that, well, that's just them, you know, to each his own and all that shit. Because guess what? What did they say in that video that we played? That we coming for your kids. Yeah. Them gays, they want kids. Yeah. They want the children. Huh? Yeah, they get them. Yeah, they get them. A whole lot of them. Or just as fruity as they could be. Yeah. I know. I got some little cousins. One of my big cousins, he was molested by his uncle. And now you know you either become like extreme victim or you become a predator. He ended up becoming a predator, right? And he preyed on his nephew, same way his uncle preyed on him. He turned around and molested his three nephews, and they was young too. And they mother, I could tell, like, because I didn't know exactly what was going on. It was my first time running into them, seeing them since they was kids, and they was close to teenagers, like you said, about 13, somewhere up in there. And they was just the little prancing little fairies of St. Louis. They was all over the place. I'm like, whoa, what the hell happened to them? And my little brother told me what happened. Their uncle molested them the same way his uncle molested him. And the women in the families, all women. Everybody's a single mother. His sister's a single mother, no man around, can't keep no man. They mama couldn't keep no man. Their aunties couldn't keep no man. Nobody in the house, nobody in the family. Not too many men around, but all the men that were around was taking advantage of the other kids in the family. You understand? And so he molested his nephews same way his uncle molested him. And you could tell it killed his sister, my cousin. Hey. Brother, if you saw the look on her face, she was just walking around like a zombie. She was very pretty, always, you know, talkative, and always, you know, like family and shit like that. No, she was dead. She was literally dead the way she was walking, knowing that her brother molested her son, and then didn't do nothing about it. Same way the rest of the family didn't do nothing about it. Same way the other women in the family, they mama didn't do nothing about it. They auntie didn't do nothing. Everybody knew. Everybody knew, except me. I was like the only one that didn't know. I'm like the only one that didn't know. I had it. Huh? Well, when I first decided, I was like 11, 10, something like that up in there. And when I first seen him, my reaction was, I was saying to my mama, I said, "Mama, ain't that a bag?" That's what I was. Because he had on riding boots just back in the day when the women had on the biking shorts. He had on some biking pants. He had on some riding boots. He had a short sleeve blouse. You know what I'm saying? Tied with the look. She know exactly what I'm talking about. Had the knot in the thing. Had a ponytail weave in his head. Had tissue stuffed in his shirt. I said, "Mama, ain't that a bad?" She, "Boys, be quiet." You know, because she ain't want me to hurt my cousin's feelings. Fuck this. Right. You know what I'm saying? You better make sure he don't touch your son. He didn't. Nobody ever touched me. You know, so thank God, because I've heard stories of people that are victims of that. And man, that should make me cry. Yeah. Men that have been out of counsel brothers, out of counsel sisters, and it's sad. The things that have happened to our people due to that right there. Now, but as far as, like I said, with him, he did it to his nephew, and now they are gay. So he right, and they was right there at that age too, around about, that's about 13, like what you said. And they are getting got. And a lot of, I know sisters don't think that they need a man, but in a case like that, the hell you do. Yes, you do, because most men, if they know that it's a man around that could, what they used to say on Batman, it would foil their plans, right? If a man is there, a man could foil your plans of getting over on this lady, getting over on her kids, mistreating them on however, like for instance, at a car lot, you know what I'm saying? What do most sisters do? When they want to buy a car, they take a man with them, take a daddy, brother, uncle, somebody that knows something about cars, or they'll take it. Some shops will allow you to take it somewhere and have it checked. You know what I'm saying? Because I was able to do that a couple of times. I bought some cars. I told myself I want my mechanic to look at it. He said, "Oh, take your time. Go ahead. You got your license, you got your insurance. Go ahead." You know what I'm saying? So I had mechanics look at my car. Turn around, and women know that they need them because they don't know nothing about it but drive. What do a sister know about driving the car and putting gas in that bad boy and changing the oil? Go ahead.
Real fast. And, brothers and sisters need to know the importance of keeping the father in the house. So when you jump and ride the ride, and you put a man that is not the father of your child in the house, all manner of things can happen from that. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay with your man. Keep your man.
That's a fact.
Don't get rid of your man because all these things can happen. There's too many scenarios that can happen.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I know a lot of folks that have been molested by their mother's boyfriend, stepdaddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you're right. Women do need to learn how to keep their man. Now, if it's over already, it's over. Nobody's telling you got to go back, get back with that person, or nothing like that. That's not what we're saying. But if you turn around and you have a man right now, I saw so many pregnant sisters yesterday.
No.
Lord have mercy. They came out of everywhere. The holiday brought the pregnant women out. I saw everybody pregnant in the city St. Louis yesterday, boy. And guess what? They all by themselves. Every last one of them. And they probably ain't with the baby daddy no more.
Right.
They probably broke up already. You know, relationships only last about 30 to 60 days now.
Man.
You know what I mean? It only lasts about 30 to 60 days. And they out of there. You know, you see Whit Babe in one picture, and then you see Whit Self on the next picture about 3 weeks later.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, man, this is insane. You know, this is insane. But let's get to the fourth. What you done with them with the scripture?
I can run something real fast.
Come on, keep on.
Come. It says, being filled with unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breaker, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, we knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
Absolutely. And that's the Lord saying that he don't like homosexuality.
No, sir.
That pastor, when he said that God is gay, he's a liar. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. Ain't no way in hell God is saying that the people that are gay and filled with all unrighteousness that he just read, he said that they are worthy of death.
Yes, sir.
Because you think about them homosexuals, man, they filled with they got a lot of demons. Yeah. Them homosexuals got a lot of demons. It's insane. Go ahead.
Let me finish it up.
Oh, come on.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Absolutely. What they say?
They love to do it.
What is it? They know their own.
Yeah.
Their own kind.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then what's so crazy about that is that they look to turn straight people gay.
Yeah.
That's what gets me about them. Like, for instance, with Tyler Perry, that white boy was obviously not into you, man. He either not gay or not into you. And you trying to force yourself on this man. Right. Why are you doing that? I'm sure it's a lot of faggots that would love to be with Tyler Perry. I'm sure it's a lot of punks that would just rock his world. Oh my God. Rock this punk world. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know, why go and try to turn somebody straight out? Why bother them? You know what I mean? And that's just insane to me. You know. Yeah, that's a fact. They are. They really are. That's what they want. They really think that in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be this big gay, parade and community. They really believe this is going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. They are pushing this too hard, and our people are falling victim to that, as well as all the rest of the shenanigans that come with the Christians.
Right.
They falling for all of it. Let's jump into the 4th of July real quick, and we're gonna play this video. Okay, this what happened downtown yesterday. Did you get the layout of mine?
Okay.
Get the article. It should be
downtown.
I think the 4th one down, the one that's not the video.
Okay.
About the I think 3 or 4 dead early Saturday. All right, this happened downtown in St. Louis. Let me show you this one.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
They throwing it at people.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Ah, shit! Oh shit! They own it. What the fuck? The whole one going on.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm outside with it. This is live from 8 minutes channel. He let that shit off. He let that shit off. Holy shit.
Look at them. They call this a fireworks war. Yeah, they riding around.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, look.
Hey!
You doing a 90.
He popping this shit! He popping this shit! He popping that shit! He popping that shit! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my God!
Almost went in that car.
Oh my God!
And that car would have been on fire. The people would have been hurt and dying in that car.
What the fuck?
Had that thing would have hit
What the fuck is
and
going
landed
on?
in there. Good doggone.
Ah, shit! Oh,
all right,
shit.
let me
They own it.
I didn't put it there.
The whole war going on. Fuck it. I'm outside with it. This is live from 8 minutes channel. He let that shit off.
All right, let me see. And then we'll pull the one from Real SEL, the news on. Yeah. Hold on a second. Now watch this one. This one right here was insane.
They're playing some dangerous games, Cap.
Yes, dangerous game. And again, Salaki for the technical difficulties. I don't know why the hell this thing. Here goes some more firework wars where they shooting the bottle rockets out of their car at people as they ride past. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, look. That's by Hooters, ain't it? Ain't it by Hooters? Yeah, so they threw one over there at the crowd. Did you see it? The damn video? Man. It's not playing. Let me start it over. Yeah, we definitely got to do it. on the internet. Like they shooting at each other, they shooting it at people's cars, they shooting it at random people, and they just threw. Look, there you go. They just threw it at the crowd. Look at that.
That's a lot.
Go ahead.
Observation I just made throughout all these videos. You don't see no devils doing it. It's our people.
Yeah.
Ignorant.
Yep.
Why not hurt each other over Independence Day? They had slaves.
Yeah.
When they made this holiday.
Nothing to do with it.
You know,
Yeah.
it is fun day. You know, now, you
Oh, look at it. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Yep. So that's what went on now. Now, let me play this. I'm gonna just show these pictures while you reading that order.
You know the truth. They don't care. You know.
Hmm.
You know the truth.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Yep. Let's see. All right, let me play this one. I think this is the real STL news clip right here. Let's see. I hate that they put these extra steps on here to share something. Now you got to do all this clicking and you know what I mean. First, the shit would just pop right up. But now I got to go through these extra steps. All right, let me pull it up on the stage real quick. My Charlotte done dropped off.
Hey.
I don't know what happened with his internet. Halak, you still there?
Come, sir.
I know it might be unstable on this, and I don't know why, but it's saying we got all the bars. Look, you see that?
No,
but it's still like the mouse ain't even. It's not even working right.
You know they got a smear campaign against us. It's like Cap, you already know, man. Do nothing.
Yep. Let me see. It ain't pulling up the.
Like a mine just moved.
Oh, he did. Okay, yeah, he's still there. I don't know why it's not. Okay, now this is pictures of what happened after all of the fireworks. You know what I mean? Is you get locked up.
Oh,
you know. Now, granted, on that night, they're not going around and just patrolling because they know that folks got them explosives and they got some blickies.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? They got the blickies on.
Yes, sir.
You know, so they not just running up on you like that, but they all out there and they all going to get you. You know,
Lock it, if I may, real fast.
Go ahead.
You ain't finna see nobody in the suburbs getting a written ticket or none of that for blowing up the suburb and fireworks.
None of that.
But when you drive down Highway 70, Highway 55, every billboard says, "Come get fireworks."
Yeah.
Well, you passing the law, catch down 22, you gonna buy 4 get 1 free.
But see, that's because out there in the country, ain't no law against you. You can sell them out there.
Right.
You can't sell them in the city. You can't blow them up in the city. You know what I'm saying? Where we are. And guess what? It's an absolute perfect and great law that we should follow. Number one, we ain't blowing our damn money. 2, we not sinning against our God. This is a sin against God to turn around and celebrate the white man's holidays, all of them. You understand? No matter which one it is. I don't give a damn if it's Kwanzaa, African holiday. You understand? All this mess that we celebrate, we should not be. So guess what? We should follow that law. To where we're not doing this type of shit right here, and those brothers would not be arrested.
Like,
look at the thing. Look at all the different ones that's getting rid. We just showed the first one. Now look at all the 3 different shots of some more arrests. Them all different people. You understand? That's crazy. Go ahead, Mark.
Like another quick observation I peeped when they used the fireworks as a catalyst, a diversion to search and seize guns and drugs. They did that too.
Mm-hmm.
They showed where they just ain't get fireworks. They found the legal guns and drugs.
Oh, yeah.
They used the fireworks as a front. You looking for fireworks, but whoa, and behold, look here. We got this too.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they did.
And you know they already know that if they're gonna find some illegal fireworks, we're gonna find some illegal something else.
Yeah.
Some illegal guns, some illegal drugs. They already know. So that's why they do it. You're right. They're gonna say, oh yeah, we looking for fireworks. Oh shit, what's this right here? Whose Draco is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whose extendo is this?
Yeah.
You know, and then they know it's illegal. You know. So read that article that you got. Show you what happened as a result after all of this went down. Even after the blowing up the firework war, them shooting the shit and throwing it at each other, and getting arrested, and what happened early Saturday morning in the morning while they was doing all this.
Counter, sir. 4 shot near North Riverfront.
Mm-hmm.
1 man is dead, and 3 others are injured.
1 dead and 3 injured. So 4 people got shot for them celebrating this holiday. For them celebrating the 4th of July. The ISUPK keep telling you since 19 not to celebrate this mess because God is against it.
Right.
He's going to turn around and bring the pain when we do exactly what he's telling us not to do.
Right.
Which is sin against him. You understand? And what does the scripture say when there's evil in the city? Had the Lord not done it? Yeah,
right.
The Lord is the one that's causing all of our problems. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. It's hard for Christians to say because, you know, their famous line is, the devil thought he had me, but God got me. Yeah, God got you all right. He got you right in your goddamn ass or in your hand. You understand? Oh, shit, that's the video we supposed to play. The brother that turned around and put his hand up.
Man.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Abon.
They also say Jesus is gonna take the wheel in any situation.
That's exactly what they say.
But they ain't following none of God's laws though.
No.
All right. Here we go. All right. It says a 28-year-old unalive from his
Go ahead.
A 28-year-old was unalive from his injury. A second 28-year-old man is hospitalized in critical, unstable condition. Police say 2 other men, 18 and 37, showed up at hospitals with gunshot wounds from the same incident. They were in stable condition. So you got 1 gone, 1 on his way out, and 2 ain't gonna tell how many life complications they gonna have from that.
Yeah, for real. That's a fact. And we just cannot get our people to understand that what they are doing is against the Most High. All this is against God. You are murdering your brother, right? That's against God. We're not supposed to do any of that. Let me play this last video, and then we're gonna get to Nelly, and then we're gonna get about it. I really gotta work on this right here, see what the hell going on with this. Right. See how the mouse act? The mouse all over the damn place. I don't even know what's wrong with it. Yep. This is insane. All right. This is the rapper 4 Extra. Uh-oh, wait a minute. You get the volume on.
Playing CDs, nigga. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you, nigga. Burn that with nigga off the back. Oh,
Man, this is annoying. Hold on 1 second. God damn it.
The rap game, that's you. That's your era. That's your era. The rap game, that's you. That's your era. That's your era. That's where your era of expertise. Yeah, man, I ain't finna waste my time dealing with you, man, because you ain't on this level.
You want to run sprints? You want to run routes? What you want to do? Or you
I
want
don't
to
wanna
stay
run
with
1 second, everybody. One second. Yeah, this internet is really tripping today.
Hey, big bro, Cap.
What's up, God?
You know in elementary school how they teach you about the scientific method?
The who?
If you the scientific method.
The scientific method? What you mean?
They teach you that in elementary school, like how to solve problems. If you have a problem, first ask yourself a question, then do the research, then after you.
I can't hear you. You just stop talking. I can't hear you. God. All right, let's play this, and then we're gonna roll to the Nelly video. See what the internet is saying. This is the brother saying that he was about to blow something up, and I know he didn't know that it was gonna be his damn hand.
Damn. Well, I ain't playing.
Brother, I'm telling you. And just to tell y'all the story, I was actually supposed to be blind. I'm not supposed to be able to see right now. When I think I said 8 before, but I don't think I was 8 because I think I can remember back and I can see James Smith. Yeah, we Israelites. You know what I mean? Absolutely. All right, so
if I may, real fast.
go ahead.
This brother for Action, it's unfortunate what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? He made his he became an internet sensation off of fighting. He's supposed to be from the shoulders with his hand. But now it's over for him because he got one hand. You can't fight nobody. He was just trying to get a fight so he can get paid for it.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been calling certain people out, other internet Facebook personalities. He been trying to get into it with them a little bit. So they can have a money.
Have a little fight.
Monetized fight, you know what I'm saying? But
damn.
Most I took him out, bro.
Yeah, man. Damn. I'm telling you, that shit is a sin. It's unlawful, y'all. I'm telling you. It's unlawful. It is a blessing. You guess what? I'm sure like when you lose a limb, you can really appreciate what it means to have it. You know what I mean? I can only imagine, but my right or my left hand. God damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? To lose either one of these. You know, man, what a blessing it is to have your limb, have them working and all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just started back working out and shit. And I don't want to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Unless it's just left hand turn. I want to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Not just have just one. You know, because I actually seen a brother like that. He was in there working out, and he could only lift the ball. You know what I'm saying, with that one hand. He was minus all this right here. However that happened, I don't know. But he was in the gym just doing this with that one hand. And I was sure. Go ahead, son. Always singing.
Stealing.
Oh, stealing? Wow.
Come up over here. You got a hand build.
What happened to?
Got a hand build. Like somebody.
Wow. She got tortured. She got tortured.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait. She got somebody called her, somebody she stole from? What they do, man? With like a hammer or something?
Not from him, but from people just.
Yeah, and they probably called her and ran.
They tortured her.
And beat her hands. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, I could imagine. I had a little cousin. He dead now, and him stealing got him killed. He used to. I was over my uncle's house one time. My uncle used to stay right on Page Hotel, and I went to go see my uncle and family. They was over there, you know, and I'm sitting there hollering at everybody, and then my little cousin he pulled,
right,
and then everybody go in their pocket, everybody pulling out money. Like, what's going on? He said, "Oh shit, you want a TV?" I'm like, "A TV? What you mean? A flat screen?" He said, "Hey, got a whole car full of." My little cousin goes around, was going around, and he would ride in neighborhoods, and wherever he would see TV boxes out in your trash, he's breaking in your house and taking your TV, no matter what the size. He's getting it. This is what he was doing for a living. Somebody house that he broke into to steal their TV found out he did it, and they ran him over with their car.
Oh, man.
They turned around and saw him somewhere, chased him down with a car, hit him once, bagged over him, hit him again, ran over him, hit him again, ran over himself. They made sure he was dead over a goddamn TV. And I sat there, and the first thing I said to myself, because I ain't buying that. I said, I ain't buying that shit. You know, I said, damn, I said, the family helped get their family member killed.
Right.
From supporting that shit. From buying stolen TVs, knowing he's going in houses. Like you said, somebody caught her that she was stealing from and beat her hands because you stole. You stole whatever you stole from me and did this whole TV shit and beat your goddamn hand with a goddamn hammer. You ain't gonna pick up nothing else that don't belong to. She can't. She can't. They beat her hand. Now you said they wrapped up. Yeah, they wrapped up. Them hands. She ain't stealing shit with them hands no more. Same way with my little cousin. My little cousin is dead and in the ground, and he ain't stealing shit no more. Because here you are going in people's houses, stealing TVs. Yeah. And they caught you. Yeah, they caught you and ran you over with a car, made sure you was dead before they left. Go ahead, Yvonne.
And what that situation she described, that's a special condition of hell. Like your mind telling you to steal.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't grab nothing. And you wake up every day wanting to steal.
I'm sure she probably do. Yeah. Oh no, she probably don't want to steal no motorbike. I don't know now, bro. She got the hand beat.
How much of a fish was she?
We say she was a big one, huh?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's in the scripture too. Get that because judgment is not expedient. Give me that. Yeah, that what you just said was biblical. That judgment comes from way back, and you are right. You know, and see that's the thing with the Most High. The Most High is actually giving us a lot of mercy because He wants us to change from our ways. But whatever way it is that you have that you're sinning against Him, He wants you to stop. If it's say stealing, if it's smoking weed, crack, or whatever, selling it, you understand? If birthdays is your thing, if Christmas is your thing, Thanksgiving, the holidays, whatever it is that you're sinning against the Lord doing, He wants you to stop. And He's trying to give you time to get yourself together. And so you are absolutely correct. That judgment came from a long time, like way back, because and the scripture is going to explain it, is because our people, when we turn around and what we call it, like hitting licks, we think if we hit a lick one time, oh man, we hit it again and again and again. We never think about one day we're gonna get that ass licked back. You know what I mean? We don't think about that. And that's in the Bible. That's what they say, go around, come around. That's in the Bible. Whatever seed a man sow, that shall he reap. That's in the Bible. Everything is that we've been saying, like, you know, around the hood, we actually are spiritual people.
Right.
But we getting it from the Bible. That's real talk. You know, go ahead and read the scripture.
Sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So because of sentence against, so what this means is if you do something right now, you didn't get caught right now. If you turn around and stole something today, you didn't get caught today. Police didn't come kick your door in later on today. So since the judgment is not expedient, meaning that you didn't get caught at all yet. You understand? You turn around and you out carjacking people for their cars, and nobody knows it's you yet. So what does it say?
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So guess what? So since you don't get caught, when you hit that lick once, twice, 3, 4, you keep hitting it, you're gonna keep on going. It's fully set in you where you, like you said, she's a big thief, big time thief.
Right.
And it came way back. She's been stealing a long time.
Yep.
And when you know, you said she's been stealing a long time ago. And then guess what? Now it finally caught up. That shit finally caught. It's going to catch up with you. You understand? And then sometimes it might be the person. Yeah. It might be the person that you robbed and caught you. You know what I'm saying? And then that's your judgment.
Right.
Get your hands beat with a goddamn hammer. That's right. You know you need hands. Yeah. Yeah. They knew she needed them and they knew she used them to steal. That's why they beat the hell out of them to her. Now she ain't got nothing but pads around them damn thing. Got them wrapped up. They don't work no more. I'm sure they crushed every bone in them fingers. If they beat her hands like that to where she got nothing but pads around and got them wrapped in a cad, oh my God. Yeah, they tore that up. I'm sure they made sure she wasn't gonna steal nothing else. Damn, that could be your judge. And guess what? That was coming. That was a long time coming right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time coming. Yeah. Now you gotta have home health care. You gotta have somebody take care of you.
You can't wipe your behind.
Oh, come on. You can't do nothing. Yeah, you can't do any of that. Damn, that's hard. Like what you say about that hell?
Yeah,
that's
hell.
That's hell.
That's
right
torture
there.
while you're alive. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you know, but the next time it might don't be.
Might just take you out.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be the next one. If she don't stop. Yeah, damn, boy, that's crazy. You got some more, you know.
I
pretty
got
much-
another.
Oh, go ahead. Come on.
Verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God.
Okay, so we know that it's gonna be well with us that fear the Lord, that actually keep law. But don't look at a sinner that's saying 100 times and keep on doing it, because his day is coming.
Yeah.
The Bible says that the sinner gonna get cut down like the green grass. You know, you take a lawnmower, your shit be tall, damn near 10 inches, where they about to give you a ticket. And it's whoever you hire to cut that grass, come cut that tall shit down real quick. That's what that's talking about. The scripture that is quoted is the Lord gonna turn around and cut you off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Cut you down like the green grass. So a sinner can sin 100 times, man. That don't mean nothing. Pay that shit no attention. You understand? Pay that shit no attention. You ready? Oh, yeah, about to get out of here. Yeah, I'm about to play this Nelly video if I can get the damn thing up. And then we're gonna get out of there. All right, we're gonna bring up that. You got the pull that article, the one with Nelly on the backlash that he getting. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play this real quick. This is the latest celebrity buzz. Nelly and his no changing diapers phase. And y'all know they dogging this brother out.
200,000 million days, and I hate it. I don't like it at all. That's a long time.
No, it is. It is. It's back and forth periodically. 3 weeks here, 2 weeks back, 2 months. I think it'll be fine.
It's just the baby. It's a lot.
Well, listen, it's all you. I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I ain't got nothing for him.
Absolutely not. I know.
Until he can say, I'm hungry. Until he can say, I need to use the bathroom. It's gonna be a lot of him. But as soon as he start walking, I told him, I said, enjoy it. Because as soon as he get to walking and talking, he with the crew.
I'm trying to understand, how is it
Let me start it over real quick.
they're going a lot. He's about to go on tour for 200,000 million days, and I hate it. I don't like it at all. That's a long time.
No, it is. It is. It's back and forth periodically. 3
Yeah,
weeks
that's the
here,
internet.
2 weeks back, 2 months. I think it'll be fine.
It's glitching. So far, she said
the baby.
that he's about to be on
Well, listen,
tour.
it's all you. I ain't gonna even lie.
Right.
You know.
And then Nelly says to her about how he would give her the world. He just ain't changing no pound. This is what Nelly said to Ashanti.
Right.
Yeah. So everybody is on the internet, of course, going crazy, saying, "Oh, Nelly ain't no good. He ain't shit. He a deadbeat. She should leave him and all of that." You know, when Ashanti's not convinced, she's not convinced that, and it's not. This is not a reason that you should leave your man over. You know what I'm saying? Because he won't change the family. You know,
Boy.
I think it's a boy. But and something that you said, a lot of women say, is it a boy or a girl? Because they know most men don't want to change little girl. Exactly. I didn't want to change my little princess. I'm like, Daddy, I ain't hurt man, I want her. But I didn't want to change. My hands is big. I ain't want to be down there. I let mama do it. You know what I'm saying? I let their mama do that. They need to change her, baby. And you know, they ain't trying to leave me because I didn't change her family.
Right.
They didn't, oh, you a deadbeat. You ain't trying. Well, most women, the problem that they have in the day is they want to take and make black men be like them. They want the man to be daddy daycare and all of that. Most men, and this is nothing new. My grandfather wasn't no pamper changing man. You know what I'm saying? My grandpa was, and I was having a discussion with a sister yesterday about this topic. And she was saying, you ain't even bonding with your baby. You ain't this and that. Guess what? My grandpa did, he changed not one pamper of my daddy's, my uncles, and my auntie. He didn't change one pamper. But guess what? He had a bond with all his children. He knew them all. He loved them all. He took care of them all. All of his grandchildren, he ain't changed none of our pampers. But we bonded with him. I got pictures with him. I love the man to death. You know what I'm saying? It was my grandpa. You know, men bond differently with children than women do. Men ain't just.
Some men don't want to hold the baby when the baby little, when the baby just come out. He don't want to hold the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's mama thing. I held my children. You know what I'm saying? I actually love when they gave me my little nugget. Wrapped up in that little blanket, all cute. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, bro.
That was my little nugget.
Me too, bro.
Kiss my little nugget, and then I'll pass him to mom. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got a bond with my kids, you know, but it ain't like, you know, nobody is thinking like what these sisters are thinking like today, saying she need to get somebody else. Why? Why do she need to leave her man because he won't change a pamper?
Right.
A lot of them. Yeah. A lot of them people don't know what it is to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's compromise. Now, she know her man, and he said to her, he said, baby, I told you, before we've had kids, we had conversations. He said, I'll give you the world. I just ain't changing no pamper. And she accepted that.
Right.
So why is the internet, why are people in the world, in a frenzy, talking about this man as if he's a lowlife, as if he's nothing? And then what he's about to tell Jermaine Dupri is almost every man's, you know, how almost every man thinks. So listen to what he tells Jermaine Dupri. Hopefully it'll play clear.
I ain't got nothing for him.
Absolutely not. I know.
He said, I ain't
until he can say, I'm hungry. Until he can say, I need to use the bathroom. It's going to be a lot of you. But as soon as he started walking, I told him, I said, enjoy it. Because as soon as he get to walking and talking, he with the crew.
I'm trying to understand.
It ain't playing right, but what he said was,
when he starts crying.
He said,
do y'all
when the baby
I heard about
and
it.
Say,
you know what?
When he say, I need to use the bathroom, he said, I told her it's over because he gonna be with the crew. He's saying, I'm gonna have myself. You know, and that's what most men, that's how most men are. When the baby is able to not be like monitored by the man, like what the mama do. That's what mothers do. Mothers turn around, come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? They could be at an event, at the party, and the mother usually is the one that jumps up to tend to the kids. Daddy is there for the protection in most cases. You make sure everybody's safe, right? So, but what the internet and what people want him to do now is change the Pampers, get the milk. He said, she said, what do you do? Like, you don't even get up when the baby start crying in the middle of the night. He said, look, I don't even hear y'all.
You sleep right through.
He sleep. Most men don't. Man, my daddy didn't hear. Look, I used to knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? My daddy be in his bedroom sleep, and I'm knocking on the door, bamming on that mother. You hear?
Right.
And my daddy.
When my daddy was asleep, I could do whatever I wanted to do.
I'm telling you, man. Look.
That's the best time.
Right. But mama, mom, boy, what you in the door? You know what I'm saying? Daddy knocked out. But my mama heard me tiptoeing in the kitchen. You understand? Getting some juice or some cookies or something. I was
trying to steal some Oreos.
You know what I mean?
You trying to steal some Oreos,
I'm telling you. So yeah, but like I said, they trying to go in on Nelly when I don't think he's a deadbeat at all. This doesn't say this. Yeah, this doesn't say that he's a horrible individual. You know, it's just that most women want men to act like a goddamn woman and think like a goddamn woman when we not women. I'm not gonna think like you. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You want to put that knee in your neck a little bit.
Oh man, yeah, they do. They do. But I'm glad that so far for the TV, and then this is TV too, so you can't take all of this, you know what I'm saying, seriously. Yeah, because it's for show. And then what he said, for what they trying to make it out to be, is not adding up. It's not saying deadbeat. It's not saying that he just got her pregnant and he ain't gonna be nowhere involved. They out to eat and the baby is right there. He's with his woman and the baby. They live together in the house. I can't imagine that this man is sitting there and he's ignoring the baby. What father don't want to play with his son?
You definitely gonna change the diet.
You know what I'm saying? What father? Yeah,
you can say I
did.
Yeah,
I did. I didn't want to. You understand? But I did because the baby needed to be changed. Yeah, I wasn't finna just wake her up all the time and say, "Hey, come on." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was up. I am being like and cleaned the baby.
Like you said,
the trash.
You ain't want to get a diaper rash, but you still wanted the baby mama to do it.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm just talking about me.
Yeah, no, I got you, go. So I just can't see, you know what I'm saying, his son crawling on the floor or sitting in that chair and he just sitting there watching TV. And he don't play with his son. Yeah, he don't. Yeah, and he don't play with his son. He don't do nothing. Like, come on, man. That's not what a lot of folks reading too much into that. Real quick, read some of that article out, and then we get.
I couldn't get the article.
Oh, you can't get it. Well, don't worry about it. I mean, we basically got gist of it. But you know what I'm saying? As far as Nelly and his career and her career, most women, that's in the Bible. Get that scripture where for the woman to lead the house. That's in the Bible. This stuff recent that women are doing, this outside bullshit to where they out in the streets and want to go everywhere and all of that. Women just was not like that. It's nothing wrong. It's not a sin to go out. It's not a sin to hang with your girl and go with girls night. You know what I'm saying? Go to a bar and have a drink with your friends. To go shopping, go to the mall, go out to eat, something like that. Nobody's saying you can't do nothing. But most women, especially back in the day, they was not trying to run in the streets. You got that for young women to marry?
Salaki.
I swear. I'll get it for you. This is what the Bible said. 1 Timothy 5:14.
Okay.
This is why you saw your mother be at home with you. This is why you saw your grandmother be at home with your mama. This is why you heard different stories about your great grannies and all of them and how they held the house down. This is why in the Bible. We're going to see.
So 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14.
Come on with it.
I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children.
Stop right there. I will therefore that the young women marry, right? Meaning get you a man and stay with that man.
Right.
Okay. Don't divorce. That's unlawful. After you have sex, you got to stay together. It's unlawful to turn around and break up after that. Right? So he's saying, I will therefore the young women marry, go ahead, bear children, have them babies, go half on a baby, like R. Kelly said.
Okay.
Go ahead.
R. Kelly. I said that this a few hours ago.
Who said that?
Me.
Why you say that?
Because I'm just personal reason I like his music.
Man, fuck that nigga music. He's a child molester. He ain't free of no child molester. So we can molest more children?
No.
That nigga need to stay in there as long as he can.
But this is another thing that I'll add to that. It should have been a lot of people that went down with him. Because in the early 90s, what he doing was normal. Like when I used to go to Bayshine after school, even Stevens Middle, Joe Rock and all the drug dealers and everybody, Yum, all of them used to be pulling up and getting in where it was normal. Just like with them rappers back then. Like, but it's like the finger pointed at R. Kelly. So a whole lot of people supposed to went down with it.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't turn around and give him a pass because other people didn't get caught with him.
Yeah.
So I grew up with some.
Hey, y'all know Diddy walk free. Y'all know Diddy walk free.
No, I don't think it ain't over yet. Yeah, it ain't over.
I'm just saying he out. I'm just saying he out.
Oh, he actually bonded it out. They let him bond out.
Yeah. No, it wasn't no bond out. It was
No, they denied him bond. No, they denied him bond. If I'm not mistaken, last thing I saw, unless you saw something different, last thing I saw that they denied him bond. He was trying to get out.
The last thing I saw, they done out of all 10 verdicts, 8 of them found him not guilty, and the only 2 charges he got charged with was 2 prostitution charges.
Yeah,
he
did get.
They threw out.
But he's not totally free though.
He got to go through sentence.
So he's not free. No, he's not free. But it's crazy that he got like. I've been down the road. I've talked with brothers who got 35 years. They're not ever. They're gonna be old before they can get out for the same charges. I've talked to brothers like while I was doing that time. Man, that's unbelievable to like real life convicts and felons. That's unbelievable that he's even out, bro.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. But here's my thing though. He ain't totally free just yet.
No.
Of course he had money, so he's paying for a lawyer. He's paying for that lawyer to work some deals on his behalf. That's usually what's going on. Other brothers don't have that kind of money. Regular brothers, saying in the hood, don't have money to pay attorneys to walk their way out of the courtroom. You understand? Because that's usually what happens. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, they time ran out. You understand? They time ran out. Diddy's, I don't know. Maybe he's, like I said, going to run out of money and be homeless, or maybe that's his future. We don't know. But he ain't totally scot free. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro.
He didn't get convicted of the RICO. So he got all this money.
He did.
He going through the federal sentencing phase. Where his sentencing phase gonna be from the things that he did. They're gonna use the things he didn't get convicted for, and the things he got convicted for his sentencing. So the losses he's looking at is his sentencing guideline. Dude already broke it down. His name, Unique Method. He did 26 years, 88. He was a drug kingpin. He went through the RICO and all that in the early 90s. He said most he's looking at is 15 months under his sentencing guideline, under everything. And he down there and did that much. So if he just gonna go up and get a number and come right back out, he probably do like 3-4 months. That's it.
Probably. Ain't no telling. But we know that, what I'm saying, when it comes to these people that got paper, you can pay your way out of situation. You know what I'm saying? In most cases. Now back to R. Kelly, he couldn't pay his way out.
Yeah,
he did too much. He was paying her. He was paying her mother, moved them in one of his houses, and was paying them, I guess, X amount of money every month. You know what I'm saying, for what he did to her. No criminal needs to go free. So because there was some that didn't get caught, same way you were saying how back in the day, it was a brother that back in the day, while he was pulling up at our high school, picking up freshmen and sophomores, seniors, this nigga grown, and everybody like, damn, hold on, why this nigga up here picking up old girl? He turned around, he was molesting them kids. He finally got his ass caught later on, molesting somebody else's child. So just because you don't get caught right away, or you don't get caught at all, sometimes they don't get caught at all. The Lord might judge you, you understand, and bring judgment upon you. And somebody catch you in the streets like old girl did. You say your friend did, and turn around and got her hands beat. You know what I'm saying? That might be your punishment, waiting on something worse than you just going in prison. You know what I'm saying? So no pervert. Fuck no. What he did to those little girls, he don't deserve to be free over his music. Fuck that man music. I used to like that nigga music. I had a couple of babies off Kelly's music. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't want that nigga to be free at all. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he did. He should be. If it was in the kingdom, he would be dead. Huh?
You definitely would have pissed on my daughter.
He would be dead. If we was in the kingdom, there would be no more R. Kelly to be getting out of no prison. He would be stoned with stones. Bill Cosby would have been stoned with stones. P. Diddy would have been stoned with stones. It wouldn't even be no more of these people. You understand? So no, I don't want that nigga to get free about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we got the pretty much the gist of this. Like I said, it was just them talking about the backlash that he was getting and receiving. You know, so Nelly was receiving for him making the comment. And again, like I said, I don't think that Nelly is no deadbeat because he's saying, yeah, I got plans for me and my son when he's able to walk and talk like most men do. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a criminal offense. She don't need to break up with him. They just had a bit, and that goes to show you how evil a lot of our people are. To turn around and create a whole life with someone else, and the first thing you could think of for them is to break up, is to destroy the family.
Now you got
They probably don't. They probably don't. They probably running through men like they underwear, just like what they talking about. You know, they probably working on Big Daddy 3, 4, 5, 6, or like the one more Povich reject. And chick was on there 25 goddamn times.
Always follow
25 times. Always run and fall on the goddamn couch. She was on the show 25 times. That's insane. 25 different men in one session. That is horrible. She got some mental issues. She got some mental issues to have that many men in one session and you still know who the daddy is. Still don't know who the daddy is. That is insane. You know, but guess what? If you be with one man, you'll know.
Keep your man.
Ashanti was just with Nelly, and Nelly looked comfortable. Do you understand what you would do to a man if he could trust you, that he know in his mind absolutely that you have not cheated? He don't have a problem with taking care of his son. He got no problem with being there for his woman and his baby. You know, don't have no problem being there for their children. Huh?
They didn't give it a world.
I'm telling you. So sisters, they don't understand it. You know, to where you come on, you get pregnant, and then the nigga say, by who? Like, that's a whole different feeling. You should feel bad. So if that man even said, now unless he's an idiot, I have heard some idiots. I grew up with some of them too, to where they was messing with a sister and it was just them, and she wasn't no whore. We knew some of them that wasn't no whore. And they got pregnant, and I do know some idiots that said pregnant. Yeah, they said pregnant by who? I ain't on my damn baby. I know some cats that have said and done that, but the majority of brothers are not like that. They're not idiots like those kind of guys. So, like I said, if you got your man, that's in the Bible too, to where if he can trust you, you understand? No matter where you are, what you doing, that's gold. To have your man willing to die for you, love you, take care of you, do all of the manly things, take you to Pound Town, all that shit. You understand? All of the wonderful things that he's supposed to do comfortably in his mind, not turn around and say, oh, get you another, you know, another man. Because I watched the video, I was going to play that behind this one, but I ain't going to do it. The brother turned around and his woman, he called from jail. And his woman just went on to, I got something to tell you. I'm listening like this. You know what I'm saying? And first thing he said, damn, you got another man around my son? You know what I mean? So there goes, oh, go ahead, Mom.
The descriptions also say that if the woman be faithful to her husband and do right, it will fatten his bone.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah. You about to pull the scripture?
No, I ain't want to go pull it. But
oh, shit.
I just brought that out.
Yeah, that's an excellent precept. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. All right. Well, look, with that, we're going to go ahead and end the show. You know what I mean? To the people on the Clapper, I forgot to give the announcement to where you could have went over to, they was asking a bunch of questions today, to where you can go on the YouTube. We was having technical difficulties. I'm finna work on them now, try to fix this shit here. I'm finna go kick it and have fun. You understand? I'm gonna continue to do but I'm gonna get this computer shit straight next week, and then like I said, I'm gonna check with the owner to see when we can if we can go back downstairs. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna fix it no time soon. Then we just go back down there. You know, and hopefully we won't have this issue. But with that, Shalom Israel, we gone.
Shalom, Aki.
Oh. Hey, Shalom. Shalom, God.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with the shalom? It's shalom. Yeah, we got.
Let me.
Shit.
Damn, what can I get this thing? You gonna?
No, sorry. So I'm gonna hit you up later.
Huh?
So I'm gonna hit you up later.
God, all right. Let me end this thing. Nice meeting you, sis. Shalom, you have a good one.